Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into the show that's on in the afternoon.
I'm spilling the tea, you know.
There we go. It's all over the table right now. We got a great show here for you.
Yes, sir.
Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about the SJSO Reentry Outreach Fundraiser.
Yeah.
This is coming up very soon. We've got Cindy Stavely in here with us and Sergeant Mike Clark.
Okay.
He's going to help to us explain what this is all about. It's a great program.
Very great program. Very great. Sergeant Clark. Very proud of the challenge coin.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, man. That's an honor to get one of those things.
Love it.
It's very cool.
I'm going to make a necklace.
Yeah. It's the best thing people bring us to try and get a good interview out of us.
This is my comeback from being fired from safety patrol, okay? I am slowly
right.
getting back on the pop charts here.
Davey legendarily fired from safety patrol for giving out fashion citations.
Yeah, it's the truth.
School.
I did.
Yeah.
And I got in a lot of trouble. Didn't have a lot of friends. Meanwhile, I look like a chewed up piece of bubble gum today. This is wonderful.
We're going to have fun today. It's going to be a great show. Of course, we've got your horoscopes, your events, all that good stuff for you that you look forward to on the show each and every day. And we'll start off with our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln, who are celebrating 76 years in St. Augustine in Northeast Florida. Bozard Ford Lincoln here for you. You can experience their extensive selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, quick and quality servicing, and their amazing parts and accessories shop. Make sure you grab a signature burger at Ford's Garage while you're there. They have services from home delivery to company fleet servicing at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Your family is their family, and they are driven to inspire.
I know that's right.
Also, our friends at the Bailey Group, who provide custom solutions for happy, healthy employees. You know, building the perfect plan to attract high-performing, loyal employees can be hard. Making sure that plan meets legal, regulatory, and other requirements is even harder. You don't know how to do that stuff. I don't know how to do that stuff. That's why the Bailey Group knows how to do that stuff. They can help you customize a program specifically for your needs, not an off-the-shelf package, something for your size, your location, your number of employees, demographics, the type of business, all that extra stuff that goes into building the perfect plan for you. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800. Set up an appointment. It's super easy. Won't take much time out of your day. And you'll have a ton of peace of mind after you leave that office.
Yes.
You really will. And you'll have a ton of peace of everything else.
Yes.
Peace, relaxation, rejuvenation. That's what you get at Elace Med Spa. They specialize in providing their clients with a range of luxurious spa treatments and advanced medical aesthetic procedures. Whether you're looking to unwind with a hydrofacial or enhance your natural beauty with Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, hair treatments.
Yes, sir.
You want more of it? You want less of it? They'll help you out there at Elace. Go to elace.com. It is beauty on your terms. All right, let's get into it, shall we?
All right.
Sergeant Mike Clark, Cindy Stavely here in studio. How y'all doing?
We're doing great.
Doing great, thank you.
Awesome.
Happy spring.
Yeah, right?
Well, I have some good weather.
That's finally here
Way
it comes.
better.
Yeah.
Dang it. I'm
You're
sick
over
of
it.
not having not good weather. That made a lot of sense.
Well, it's been chilly for you
articulate.
these couple of days. Your bones get a little grouchy.
That's right. The bones.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
I can feel it in my bones.
Yep, see?
All right. So talk to us about how this fundraiser came about and what it's going to look like out there.
Well, I think it all started out with the Downtown Business Coalition.
Okay.
Had some concerns with the accumulation of the homeless on St. George Street and the effect that it was having on visitors and you know the aesthetics of St. George Street and the downtown area. So we were talking to the Sheriff's Department, and they like really jumped in and helped address this problem. Well, it's been about a year or so ago, and we understood that they needed money to help to reunite these people with their families. So we started a fundraiser, and we had the first one this past fall, and now we're getting ready to have another one in next Saturday, April 13th. But
cool.
Sergeant Clark here can tell you a little bit more about what they did to jumpstart this program when we went to them with this issue.
Yeah, Sergeant Clark, talk to us about what this program's all about.
Absolutely. So, the SABC reached out to us because of the having individuals and so forth homeless on St. George Street. It is impacting their businesses. We were doing reentry from inside the jail for the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
So the sheriff, we met with the SABC coalition there, and we addressed some of the homeless things that they were needing to be done in town. So we wanted to say, okay, let's take reentry from the jail and take it from the outside. Sheriff said, he wants you to do the same thing inside the jail, but do it on the streets of St. Johns County, which means we go to homeless camps. We have our resources like St. Francis House, behavioral health, and these places like that where a lot of these individuals accumulate a lot of times, and they will reach out to us for reunification. And what we try to do is address it from, we're not just dropping people, we're not just relocating. We'll address it with a family, a friend, a resource, employer, so forth like that. And we'll reach out to these individuals, hey, I've got so-and-so here. He's on the streets, he's homeless. Can you help him out? And most likely either a family or friend will say, yeah, send him my way. We'll go ahead and get him a room, everything else. Because if they don't have a support system, they're going to find it very difficult here to find housing that's affordable. Employment's easy. I can get somebody employment $17, $18 an hour, but to have the roof over their head is what the issue is. So if they have a support system somewhere else, we can address it through family reunification. And that's where the fundraisers come in handy. So inside the jail, if they get arrested, which we're trying to prevent people from getting arrested, and when you have individuals that are living that lifestyle, they're more susceptible to getting arrested, maybe through trespassing and so forth like that. Well, when they come to jail and get trespassed, they can sit in jail for a month or two if they can't bond out. That's $140 a day that the taxpayers are spending on individuals going to jail.
Oh, wow.
When we can't arrest ourselves out of this problem, it doesn't work.
Right.
So we have to come with alternative plans, and reunification is one of them. So from the jail, if they do end up getting arrested for whatever reason, we can pay for those funds out of our inmate canteen fund to get them into a bus if they want to go to a family. Some go to resources like rehabs and in different areas that are open. So because rehabs, they're limited space as well. So we go and we reach out to us. We have resources in Pensacola and other places, Orlando, Tampa, and say, hey, do you have an open bed for someone that wants help? Maybe because sometimes addiction leads people into homelessness. So we reach out to these these resources on the outside, and we can pay for those from our canteen fund. But anybody on the outside, the outreach, so like I go to a homeless camp or somebody on St. George Street or St. Francis House, those funds weren't available. So that's where the fundraisers come in. These are all donated money, and these bus tickets can range from anywhere from $50 to up to $600.
Wow.
So those funds do go quick, especially if their families in Oregon or Nevada and these areas like that. Those tickets are pretty expensive, but that's where their family or their friends are. So they do deplete pretty quickly. And Cindy's been so gracious to host. This is our second one where we can, and this will be on the weekend, so this is going to be a good one, I think. So we'll raise a little bit more money, but those funds do go quickly. Now, we do have other ways that people can donate. You've got QR codes, and they go through our special teams, the sheriff's office, and donate right to reentry, which helps out tremendously too. But these fundraisers are great too, because it's not only that, but you got the resources that can network with one another and communicate about our efforts with the sheriff's office and the initiatives we're trying to do to help our community and to help the individuals. A lot of these guys that on the streets, they're not bad people. No. If they get arrested, it's usually trespassing or something like that. Yeah. But that's the issue. So we don't want them coming to jail. They don't deserve to come to jail. They deserve a second chance, and that's what we're trying to offer these guys. And that's what we do from the sheriff's office perspective. Like I said, some people do need to come to jail, depending on if they're under substance abuse or something like that. They're under alcohol, anything like that. Yeah, they may have to come into jail. They end up detox, and we get them cleaned up, and then they're more coherent to say, hey, we're offering something that might make sense to you. Yeah. But not everybody needs to come to jail. And that's what this outreach effort's about. Love it. So we've done 217 reunifications. 136 of them are outreach. Wow. And we haven't even been doing outreach, and like Cindy said, it was about a year. So come at the end of April, that's been our 1 year. And we've done 136 in that period of time.
So what does the success story look like? Because I'm sure you've heard back from folks.
Well, there was a married couple that was there and they were living in the woods, had a dog, had a whole bunch of luggage. I crammed everything into my agency Taurus, a lot of stuff with the dog and everything else. Yeah. And so we ended up getting them back to their daughter, a grown adult daughter that was going to help them out. They were here homeless for a year and a half. Wow. And I got a text message, maybe it was about 6 months later after I confirmed they were there. They were so happy that we did what we did that they sent me a text message and said, hey, we're here now. A picture of them in an above ground pool and then a picture of their Saturn. They got a car. So all because that reunification helped them get to where they needed to go. That's huge. Whether it was the daughter couldn't help them or whatever the reason was, we were able to get them to where they needed to be so they could be self-sustainable.
I got to be devil's advocate. Why didn't they contact the daughter, earlier?
Yeah, and that's why, a lot of those questions, I do get some answers out of people because I have a 45-minute drive to the Greyhound bus every morning, so I do get some questions, but maybe they just showed up. Right. I really don't, because I was in some of these places I cannot get in contact with family, but if these people were set to say, hey, I've got a family here, I've got to take their word for it.
Yeah.
If they believe that that's what's going to help them, and in that case it did. So I got a text message back from them saying this. So, and we have another one where we had an individual that was here. I love this story. So he ended up coming to jail. He was he came here and was homeless for 2 years. Came here with a girl from California. They broke up. He became addiction on alcohol. I got to him and I said, hey, do you have any family or friends? And he said, oh, my family's dead. I have no friends. He was about 35 years old. I said, well, he's had to have worked at some point in his life. I said, what did you used to do for a living? He said, well, I used to work at a body shop in Los Angeles, or South Los Angeles. I said, oh. So he gave me the name of the place. I said, did you leave on good terms? He said, I think so. So I Googled it. I looked it up. I called the guy at the body shop and I said, hey, do you know so-and-so? He said, yeah, I wonder what happened to him. He was such a great worker. I was like, well, he's across the country in St. Johns County Jail right now. I said, would you be willing to help him out? I said, I can get him out to you if you can help him out. He's like, heck yeah, send him out to me. I've got an apartment above my body shop. He can live there.
Wow.
So he had an apartment above his body shop. I called him about 2 weeks later just to confirm that he got there, and because this is a 5-day trip. So we gave him a bunch of food and clothing, and I said, well, I know he's got an alcohol problem, but he had been in jail for a few months. I'm hoping maybe it kind of helped him a little bit. But he could have stopped off at any of those bus stops from here to California.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Right.
Right. So, and that we just go by, hopefully, cross our fingers it works out for him. And he could have gotten off Louisiana and started drinking again. Who knows? But he didn't. He made it all the way out to south of Los Angeles, and he's working at a body shop.
I love that story.
That's huge.
Yeah, so that was one of my favorite ones. But I've got 100 of them like that. But that was one of my favorite ones because it's like something that not everything works out.
Yeah.
But a lot of it does. We have a lot of great stories. We have failures too, but you can't look at that. It's a numbers game. And we have to help who's willing and want help. So that's what we do.
Yeah. Well, I think it's huge that you guys are trying to get them with families and trying to get them with former employees. We hear about a lot of programs, whether it's homeless or any other individuals, where it's just like, hey, we buy people a bus ticket and we let some other city deal with them. We just send them to another city, and then they don't really get help.
Yeah.
We're not really solving any problems. We're just saying, hey, go be homeless somewhere else, and that's not what you guys are doing.
Yes, sir. Yeah. It's not gonna solve an issue.
Yeah.
Really, they're more likely to even come back and still be an issue for themselves and other people, even the people they know here. So this is a way that we're at least say, okay, at least we can try to make contact. And we do make contact with even resources out at different places to say, hey, we've got someone coming, and they'll end up picking them up from the bus stop because we ask them to. So we want to make sure this works out. We don't want them to be a problem in your city either. So we want this to be a mutual thing between different cities and towns, stuff like that. So and we're never going to end homelessness. It's been around forever. All we can do really is mitigate it. And the reason I say mitigate the issue here locally anyway is that we don't have enough resources to accommodate the amount that we have.
Right.
So if we keep it mitigated and keep it in a number that we can manage, we might actually have resources that can help the people that are from here. They're because we have homeless people that are born and raised here. They don't have support system anywhere else. They have it here. But maybe they don't have contact, or maybe who knows what the issue is. But at least we'll have things we can address them. When you have too many and we don't have the resources, we can't even help the locals that are from here.
Right.
Yeah, so this kind of helps address that. And like I said, we'll never get rid of them, but we just try to mitigate it, and that's it. Yeah. And do it the best way we can with empathy and address it the way we can do it.
Yeah. So Cindy, when they came at you guys at SABC, this is such a humane program. Was this part of the goal, like to find a good way to do it as opposed to just throw them in jail? And
Exactly. Because these are the people that need the help the most, and we wanted to make sure that we love the fact that they do this way. They're not just trying to put them on a bus and send them to Daytona or Jacksonville just to get them out of here, but they're truly reaching out and developing relationships with them and helping them.
Have you seen a difference?
Oh yeah, yes,
awesome, for
sure. I mean, so many different efforts. Like Sergeant Clark said, you're always going to have them, but the numbers have gone down. The intensity of the activities that they're doing that aren't good have come down. It's not great, but it's better than it.
Has it personally changed your perspective on homeless or displaced?
Yeah, because now I also will reach out and talk to some of these people, because I know that if I can help them to connect with them, then if everybody joins in on that advocacy to help these people and knows the situation and that they can help them and knows that this resource is available for them, we can share it with these people.
I love that.
So talk to me about what this fundraiser looks like. How do people sign up? How do people be a part of it? And what does it look like day
It is a free, fun party at the Colonial Oak. Everybody loves the Colonial Oak.
Heck yeah.
It's Saturday, April 13th. Free as usual. Everybody can come in for free. And the band Cumberland will be playing.
Oh, great.
Starts at 7, goes till 10. We will, the way that we'll be raising money for the thing, for the fundraiser is we'll have, of course, a silent auction item because we have so many people in town that are part of this association that own restaurants and hotels and attractions.
Oh, that's going to be a great
And so we'll
silent.
be able to have lots of really great silent auction items and some, fun, smaller items with raffle items and things like that. We'll have a 50-50. And I think last time we made about $800 on the 50-50.
Hey,
I think so, yeah.
Well, we kind of shame the people that win it. Like, you're not really going to keep that other 50-50%.
Of course not.
Right?
Yeah.
But then
little guilt, that's all.
All right. Hey, I'm
But we
Catholic, we
also-
get it.
But the Colonial Quarter, as a company, we also donate the proceeds from the bars. All the bars at the Oak that night goes towards them. And we also have a drink special that called the Hardwick Hammer.
Okay. Let's go.
That, that people can enjoy. That that's the drink special of the night. But all the drinks, everything that's bought at the bars there, once we take out the cost of goods and the cost of the band and everything, all of those proceeds also go to the fundraiser.
That's
So
awesome.
we're hoping we can get a lot of people out there. It's springtime. It's fun. It's time to come out and dance and party and win some silent auction items and have a great time under the Colonial Oak as usual.
I love this.
Awesome.
So
Boy, that
cool.
Sheriff Hardwick wasn't happy with having his own burger at Ford's Garage. He had to have a drink, too.
Hardwick
Had to have his own drink, too.
Yeah. Wonder if there's a Shirley Temple version.
Right? So do people need to sign up online or
No,
anything
they
like
just
that?
show
It's
up.
just show up
Oh,
and
that's
have
fantastic.
fun.
No need to sign up. Just
Cool.
show up, bring your friends, your family, tell everybody you know. If you look at the Colonial Oak Facebook page and the Sheriff's Department Facebook page, we're promoting it, cross-promoting it on both of our social media sites, and all of us are also sharing it on our personal sites. So the more people we can get in there and the more Hardwick hammers we sell, the better it is.
I love it.
There you go. Awesome. Well, such a great program and a great fundraiser to help fuel this program here.
Yeah,
It sounds like it's doing a lot of good for not only our area, but the real people that are involved in being reunified with their families and their friends and their employers.
Absolutely.
It's a great program. One final question. How does that work with, I know a lot of this activity is centered in downtown St. Augustine. So how does that work between jurisdictions? How do you
good
guys
question, Pete.
cooperate? I mean, what does that look like?
So what a lot of people don't understand is, yes, they do congregate a lot of times downtown St. Augustine, but they have camps throughout the county. And that's where we address the counties. Now, we work directly with SAPD now. We met, the sheriff and the chief met, and we all met in a group and talked about what we can do to work together on this because, when we're not communicating and doing these things together, it's not effective. Our two agencies now are working really well together as far as getting people off the streets. Like I was telling Cindy earlier, if we have 100 people that are resources that know about what we do, if they can each individually have one person they help, that's another 100 people just out of resource we know. And but working with SAPD, we work directly with them. We go hand in hand with these individuals. Sometimes we'll transport for them. They'll do the same for us. And so they're doing this very similar stuff that we're doing now, but we're communicating about it a little bit better.
Yeah.
So that way we can work together on these things. But as far as jurisdiction, we share it a lot of times. I mean, it's just what it is. And but the individuals, and speaking of like people going in and out of the city, they go out to the camps, and a lot of these individuals in the camps are ones that have been in the jail. These are individuals that we build a rapport with because they've been out here and they're trustees. They're out there mowing grass for the county and stuff like that. So we'll go out to the camp. These guys are calling me by first name. I mean, hey, Mike. I don't let them do it when they're in jail, but but out there, obviously, and I know a lot of them by name, and so I build that rapport. And those, even the same individuals I've been doing, some are nomadic, some don't. That's all they want. Yeah. And one guy told me, he's like, hey, I don't like living by the rules. That's the only reason. I can go cut trees and make a little bit of money. I said, rules? I said, Mother Nature has rules. hurricanes, spiders, ants, temperature.
Yeah.
True.
I said, I'd rather live by these rules, so I have a roof over my head. But some people are like that. They're just nomadic individuals. But I build up rapport, and they talk to other ones, because other ones that I don't know, but they do, they say, hey, you can trust this guy.
Yeah.
He's doing what's best for you, so trust me. He's not here for warrants.
Yeah.
Right.
That
You
fear
know, so-
factor, yeah.
And we try to address it where, like, when they do come to jail, there's individuals they'll come to jail. They may not be homeless going to jail. But guess what? After they spent 8 months in jail, they've lost their job. Maybe they have no contact with their family.
Right.
Guess what's going to happen to them if we don't do something with them from inside the jail? They're going to end up, we're compounding the problem here that we have with homeless. So we don't want to do that. So we address the ones that may initially become homeless, potentially. And so we do it from all different angles. But as far as jurisdictions, we work really well together with that. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way
That's
to be.
huge. Cindy, Sergeant Clark, thank y'all so
Thanks,
much for
guys.
coming by.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Great
having
thing
us.
y'all are doing, and looking forward to this. It's
Yeah.
gonna
I
be-
hope you
it's
guys can
gonna be
make
a lot
it.
of fun.
That'd be great.
Heck
April
yeah.
13th, right?
April 13th, Saturday night at the Oak.
Very cool.
Perfect.
awesome. Thank y'all
thank
very
you.
much for
We
coming.
appreciate your time.
Yeah,
Thank you
we
so much.
appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You know,
man,
that's
that's
the
a
way
great
to do
program.
it. Be a leader.
Yeah.
You're leading by example. I love that.
Yeah,
Very, very cool.
yeah, man, it's great. And then also, hey, got to give a big shout out to our friends at the Old Town Trolley.
All right.
Heck yeah, man. We love Old Town Trolley. And if you didn't know, a significant part of Old Town Trolley's philosophy is giving back to the communities in which they operate. Obviously, this one being a big one.
Yes, sir.
Old Town Trolley is proud to offer their appreciation and support for the St. Johns County Schools, the Patriot Service Dogs program, the autism designation that they're working on very,
That's
very hard
huge.
down here.
Yeah.
Most people in their organization, if not all at this point, are certified with that. So that's just a great thing. Old Town Trolley also offers uncountable transportation donations to a lot of local fundraisers and events. Light Up the Night, the 4th of July, fireworks, the beach blast off, the Holly Jolly shopping trolley, and more. You got to check them out next time you're in downtown. They are the Green Trains, and we love them. You will too.
And check out Steve Chapman's All-American Air. For 45 years, they've been serving St. Augustine and St. Johns County. They take great pride in providing quality service and installations, in turn gaining a customer for life. Steve Chapman's All-American Air can match any price, but no one can match their quality and service. Our friends at All-American Air can take exceptional care of your home unit. When was the last time you got your home unit in service or inspected or serviced? Check them out today. Give them a call. Get on one of those maintenance plans, 904-461-0070.
Then, of course, our great friends at Bin 39 right there on the Orange Street side of St. George Street, right there, just a quick walk away from the Colonial Quarter.
Yeah.
From the Oak.
Nice tucked away area.
Yeah, I really like it a whole lot. You will too. Go and grab a glass of wine or a few glass of wines. Try a few.
Yeah.
Try a few because they've got such a wide selection out there. Really, truly something that everybody is going to be able to find something that they will love out there. They're open 8 to 8 daily. They got live music on the patio all the time. It's just a great place to relax, hang out, and find your new favorite wine. Over 95 wines
So
on
cool.
hand out
Yeah.
there for you to sample and take home a bottle if you want to.
It's a great learning lesson too. You have no idea what you're doing. You just go and just learn. It's a wonderful idea just to sit there in the beautiful fountain. The music's always flowing. Yeah, it's a great spot.
Totally. 904-827-5740. All right, it's horoscope time.
Ooh.
Cancer, Leo, Virgo on deck today. Let's get it rolling, Clay. All right. Cancer, here we go. Your emotional ocean is stormier than usual. Sail your ship of feelings straight into the tempest and try not to drown. Remember, life jackets are under your bed, next to your old diaries.
You might want to crack open those diaries. though.
Jeez, yeah. See how many goals you fell flat on.
Yeah.
Leo, the spotlight's on you, but today it's more like an interrogation lamp in a police drama.
Ooh, starting to sweat.
Yes, everyone's looking at you, but they're also wondering what you did wrong this time.
You're too pushy.
Virgo, your perfectionism will reach new dizzying heights today, Virgo. You'll find flaws in everything, including this horoscope.
Of course.
Just remember, aiming for perfection is like trying to catch smoke with a net. I like that. I'm going to start using that.
That's a good one.
Oh, that boy over there, it's like trying to catch smoke with a net. He just ain't never going to make it happen. Such a great saying.
That is a great saying. Write that down.
I know, right? Get you smoke with it.
Hey, another thing you need to write down is this event at Wesley Wells Farms. It's story time on the farm again. Mamas, bring your little ones out to the farm for a cute story, fun activity, and playtime on the farm. Visit farm animals, chill with a coffee and a treat. A Cup of Joy coffee truck will be there. This is happening April 3rd, so tomorrow. Very good. 9:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Perfect right after the morning show. Head over to Wesley Wells Farm for Mommy and Me on the Farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Oh, we talked to Art Box Gallery a couple weeks ago, but this is the first Friday Art Walk happening this Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. I encourage everybody to go in there and see my great friend Larry Spear, his Color Symphony, a Flowetry visual orchestration. Very, very cool, very moving works of art. Again, 5 to 9 at Art Box 137, right next to our friend Susan's store, which is Wild Heart Boutique. We know very well. But yes, they're creating a really cool artist environment and giving artists opportunities to exhibit for the first time without paying for space. I just really love the motion that's going over there. So yeah, check them out this Friday Art Walk at 5 to 9.
Cool.
Oh, we heard from Jennifer Wills yesterday. They are having an Uplift St. John's moment on May 16th, and lunch is provided. This is a free event. Who should attend, you ask? Well, faith leaders, pastors, Sunday school teachers, not on spin bikes, deacons, youth workers, bishops, women's ministries, and more. St. John's County Agricultural Center. Uplift Communities is designated to support churches and faith communication in helping people struggling with mental health and substance abuse and misuse. Yeah, this is very, very important, very passionate. 9 to 3:30 p.m. Very, very cool. I will put link in comments. But yes, Uplift St. John's, brand new event that's going to be happening.
Okay. Yeah. Cool, man. That sounds like a good one. Anything they're putting together is good stuff.
Love that.
When they're putting you together at Panache, you're going to walk out feeling like $1 million.
Yes, sir.
Probably $1 trillion, actually.
Million trillion, yeah.
Yeah, I have no concept of what that is, but you'll feel like it. You will when you leave Panache. Since 1987, they opened their doors to be a cut above the rest. And of course, got to give a big shout out to their Love Your Mother Eco Fashion Show coming up on April 27th. This is going to be a great time. They really put a lot of effort into making this amazing, man. You feel like you're out at an LA fashion show.
It is
really do.
So cool. Trash and fashion. Yes.
Yeah, it's very impressive what they do out there. Music, DJs, models, 13 different designers.
Yep. Very, very cool.
It's a really great time. People love it. I see people coming back year after year for these things. I mean, it's not every year, but yeah. It's really cool, man. People really do love this. You got to be part of the fun this year with us. And getpanache.com and get your tickets there. Find out more information.
Tickets are super affordable, $65. Yeah, definitely check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, tax day is only 14 days away. That's not an April Fool's joke.
Oh, crap.
But the United Way is here for you. They're proud to offer free tax preparation in St. John's and Putnam counties. I'm going to put link in comments. If you need help with any tax preparation, they are here for you. You can also call them at 904-222-6609 to schedule your appointment. Walk-ins are welcome at their Flagler Estates Community Center and Park location on Tuesdays from 9 to 12, Fridays from 2 to 6. This is a wonderful service that they're doing for all the different families in our area, and I know a lot of people that capitalize on it. It's definitely something to jump on. This is the wonderful service with accredited people that will get you on the right track with your taxes. So yeah, check that out. What is it called? Free Cents with St. Johns County United Way.
Cool, man. All right, how are we getting out of here today?
Oh, man, I found some funny signs in the wild. Here we go. This first one, Chemist Outlet, Discount Chemist. Interesting pharmacy name. To the dude that stole our antidepressants, I hope you're happy now.
Oh, there you go.
Next up, who hates speeding tickets? Raise your right foot.
Okay.
It's interesting. Next up, my cat is a thief. Lawn sign here.
Okay.
Apparently the cat steals all the people's garden gloves and she just hangs them up and you can
so it's like, okay, if you're missing a glove, my cat took it. Here it is.
Next up, taco emergency. Call 911.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that on air. Next up, welcome to our ool. Notice that there's no P because we want to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. It dilates after 4 seconds. Next up, you're not fat. You're just easy to see.
Oh,
Saw that at Hobby Lobby. I thought that was nice. Okay.
That's nice.
Next up, stop farting, Kevin.
Jeez, Kevin, that's
would be
the worst
embarrassing.
farter.
Next up, Howard Family Dental. We do our business in your mouth. Give us a call, 264.
Oof.
God.
Somebody
got fired on that one,
Yeah. Lost clients after that sign.
Next up, Sheets Energy Strips. I take a sheet in the pool.
Okay.
Floater. Next up, shots fired. Why work for a clown when you could work for a king?
Wow. Okay.
Burger King.
Because fries are better. That's why. All right, man. Good stuff. Thank you for a great show today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Clay, for pressing all the buttons. You guys out there for watching. We'll see you in the morning.
Bye, everybody.